about earlier, is like these two guys, they were talking on their podcast about CYAN BOUJEE and how much like almost like, okay, let me put it in a different way. They were saying that I don't look like the way I look on pictures. I look nicer in pictures, and then in person, like, I look completely different and whatever. And I'm just like, what? Like, nigga, you in your 70s or something, and then you're gonna talk about a 21-year-old girl, and you look like a before picture, and you look like the craziest guy on the internet. And Timon and Pomba ba nnete ba te tshwareletse a ba bolele ka batho because ba itse ba fitlha mara ba too, like, they're still confident. But says 13 to 14, complete opposite 10 times. I just wanted to actually offer them like Dr. Pet that does lipo for men too, and there's also like a skin brightening person who does, like, you can just change certain parts about your body before you get to speak about me, because like I baby Amara, like, you're trying so hard. You're only relevant through podcasts. Like, if it wasn't for a podcast, like, we wouldn't even know you. Like, Kiri, I'm the top 5 like person on that podcast to get to like 1 million views. You know, you guys are trying too much, and then you're gonna start by like being nice to me and like begging me to be in part of like your birthday gigs and all. Begging me to come to podcast and making it seem like I'm there to talk about a certain topic like the COVID, if they rahala and stuff, only for you to actually interview me and I shut the fuck up. And then a few months later, when you feel like I'm not an important factor in your life, then you decide to change and be like, oh my god, having person so young says patung mar. Let's not feel like, no, it's like, Bona, before you speak about anyone, and I've said this before, guys, before check yourself first. Like, don't use people to like make a living for yourself, because we know that if it wasn't for this podcast and having to bring people firstly to manipulate them and then finally have them on your fucking podcast who like ready views, we know that if it wasn't for that, you'd be a fucking hobo. So just have pride, like, please. No, 21 years old, she just turned 21. She is just trying to make a living for herself. And you just try to like tarnish her name to just have views. It's crazy. I'm a pizza. Shem, just don't start me. Like, just let me be. Like, say whatever you want to say. Oh, sebele motor yo mara bone sayeng ape in person. Iseng hore o ira podcast ro bolela ka nno re pianong sayeng and then o get the views ka yona. Oh, guys, nah. I would never do that. Like, just grow up. Like, don't you have wives and like grandkids? No. Like, you have a living to like make of like the good things you do, but instead you just being negative. Like Timon and Pumbaa. I want to be I'm told. Mara ke number 1 ya bolela ka batho. Ya mama nga fitla. You are mo only bilana TV ku yena. You are only mara wena. But you're not even black. Have you ever seen someone that's not even black? Like, he turns to then be navy blue. Like, the way he's so dark. Like, you have to focus on yourself. Like, you have so much to do. And but like the confidence they had when they spoke about me, Ko ba araba ning ko thoma kae, because some things are not even worth it. Like, you're just like, wow, you think like that? Do you even have a girlfriend? Now it's in gabe ke lo bana no when you know mo ke na le yana mphilong baka. Nka ko tamaka mo leboha, because there's no one that will deal with such. Who does a podcast to speak about people when you are navy blue? You have so much to do. Ngar drama ya Jojo. Kuro itsa witsuru motho kuro ka mthusa kae, cause la ka ira fade ya pitla, la ka ira letwadi ya pitla. Kuro la ka re para Gucci nyana ya pitla, kuro la ka re driver GCI ya pitla. O tfitsa ka batho. Fitsa batho number 1 wena, o tfitsa ka batho, ngwala batho, o bolela ka batho ba beyang ba beyang wena. Nah, please maybe I kids but it's a million or I'm grillis. Like Dr. Pet actually does lie for men. I swear, guys, I'm not even joking.